everybody. Okay, so I have not finished rounding up Silas Sock. So we're gonna be working on Stevens. Got the marker set. And let's get started, shall we? Okay. I hope everybody is enjoying their holiday weekend. I've got time to relax. Steven is home right now. We found out from his boss that he is allowed to come home every other weekend. So that is a big plus there. The kids are enjoying him being home. We went to the skate park yesterday, let the kids go have a little bit of fun plus therapy. So that was good. And then we went did our shopping, came home and relaxed. Unfortunately, Steven is under the weather today, so he will not be on. There will not be an update next week. We were planning on doing an update this week, but since he's not feeling well, we're probably not going to do one. So tomorrow will be your Motivation Mondays first episode, and then we'll do another Motivation Monday episode next week, and then when he comes back, we will do an update. Kind of see how he's doing with everything. We'll give you an update on what's going on with Kaylee. We still have not gotten results on her MRI, so hopefully with us postponing, hopefully we'll have some news for everybody on that front. With us taking her to the park yesterday, we're going to be talking to her physical therapist about some things that she's doing, see how we can fix it. So it was good. I have him until Tuesday morning, and then he has to go back, which is understandable, but at least we have him for this time. So, I am reading All I Want for Christmas, and it's starting to get a little bit more interesting. She finally talked to her dad, and she thinks that the reason why he's still a recluse is because she ran away, and her godmother is telling her, no, it's not your fault. You both lost your mother, and you are just cooked with it differently. So I'm looking forward to finishing that. It's a 5-hour book according to my Kindle Paperwhite, and I have like 2.5 hours left in the book. So I'm hoping to have that finished. Let's see. I'm watching Wednesday. The new season they said is supposed to be coming out soon. So I've been binge watching that as much as I can to make sure I'm caught up when the new series comes out. Sorry, new season, not series. I am watching Shiny People, The Duggar Secrets. It's a 4-episode show, I think it is, on Amazon Prime. And it has been an eye-opener, to say the least. I am about to start watching episode 4. It breaks my heart what Jill and Derek had to go through. The day before their wedding, their dad just threw the papers on the table and said, hey, I need you to sign this. And she's thinking that's for the wedding. And it was the new contract for the show. And they're like, huh? And She's like, okay, don't ask me about it. Just have me sign. And thinking, it's my dad. He's not going to do anything. And that wasn't the case. Um, Shortly after they got married is when the scandal came out with Josh Duggar and um, TLC dropped the show and came up with Justin and Jill counting on. And Jill and Derek decided, hey, we want to go back into the mission field. And TLC was fine with it for a while. They're like, okay, it's now time to come back. They're like, we told you we're going to be here for so long. And now you're telling us we have to go back. What's going on? Well, you signed a contract. And that's when she's like, what? I didn't sign nothing. You forged my signature. And she looked at the date. Oh, that's what I signed. And so that's where I'm at right now in that series. I started watching a bunch of stuff on my phone or my iPad or my computer. The kids have been wanting to watch their stuff over and over and over again, which is understandable. Um, I'll try to read during that time or watch something um, just so that I'm more alert with them. I try not to read anything when they're doing that because I get into a book and I'm actually transported where I'm reading, and it's hard for me to come out of it. So I try to read when we're going to bed, um, or like Friday, Steven was coming home, and I was like, okay, let's go outside. So we went outside, and I sat there, read a little bit while they played, and just made sure I kept looking up every time I turned the page. So I actually got a lot of reading done Friday. And it's just to keep me seated because I was the most happy to see Steven. In fact, when we saw him come in the neighborhood, I started going down the street and kids go, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting my daddy. And they go, huh? Yeah, right. And then they go, okay, we're coming. And he comes down the street and sees us, and he pulls over and we get in the car and just talk to him. But it was nice. It's been a nice weekend to have him. I don't know what I'll watch next. Steve and I were started Stowaway yesterday and ended up having to stop it, put the kids to bed, just because their bodies were telling them they need to wind down, and they didn't want to wind down until we were in the room with them. We watched The Mule. A lot of times I'm laughing. For y'all who don't know what The Mule is, Clint Eastwood becomes a mule for the Mexican cartel. And he gets away with it for the longest time because they're not looking for a 90-year-old man carrying drugs for the Mexican cartel. And he's ornery and he's supposed to stick to a route. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to do my thing. If I want to stop and help a couple who are broken down on the side of the road, then I'm going to do it. If I want to go see my friends, I'm going to do it. And because of it, they can't track him down. They don't know what route he's on. They don't know what time he's going to show up. Nothing. So that one, like I said, was just made me laugh majority of the time. His daughter, his real life daughter, plays on it as his daughter on the movie. So that was interesting to see. I've always seen him act with his son. I just never seen him act with his daughter. So that was neat. I'm gonna watch. Let's watch. Can't find it. Really weird because just watched it. Still Magnolias comes out soon for season 3, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'll probably binge watch that whole thing when it comes to it. Um, we watched Missing. That one was weird how they did it. Just because the way that they had it was that you're watching the person on the camera the entire time or on their phone. So that was kind of weird for me. Still Magnolias comes out July 20th. So I'll be probably watching the first 2 seasons in the next couple of weeks just to get caught up. So I know what the storyline is on it. Virgin River, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I might watch that one. That one, the season 5 comes this fall, so I've got time to watch that. I'll probably watch Is It Cake? Season 2 just came out, so I'll probably be watching that. See what they come up with this season. I could start watching Grey's Anatomy again. There's so many new stuff that came out on Netflix. I know Steven, I need to finish watching Beast. I'll probably watch that when he goes back home. We found a way to watch shows together and actually watch it together. I get on my computer and we can get on Facebook Messenger and I can share my screen on there and we can watch a movie together. So I want to start doing that this week. They just finally got internet where they are, so that'll be good. I want to watch A Man Called Otto. My mom said it was really good. I thought it would be when I saw the previews. I want to watch Take Care of Maya, only because there's been so many new diseases for kids, and I want to see how they found out what was going on with their daughter and see what happened with them. So I want to watch that for that. I watch Fubar, but that's something else I'll have to watch on the computer with Steven. Just because the kids can't watch it. Like I said, he'll be gone next weekend, but here the next following weekend, so we can watch it on Saturday and Sunday during the day. just so we have a little bit more time together. Just depends on what's going on with him. I want to watch Arnold just because of who it is. Chupa's really good. The kids like to watch that one. And we just watched Nanny McPhee and Nanny McPhee Returns. And I'll be honest with you, every time I watch it, I find something new with both of them that I missed the first few times. So I want to watch SWAT. I think all the seasons are on Netflix, so I should be able to watch all of those. It's one thing I hate about having Paramount Plus. You don't get all the seasons. You got to go find it on something else. So that's always a fun part. The Outlaws is coming this Friday to Netflix. I'll probably wait until Steven comes home to watch that together. Just so we have something to watch together. On Patrol was reruns this week because it's holiday weekend. I'm hoping next weekend they're back live. I mean, let's just get caught up. We still need to watch last Saturdays. So the kids have therapy tomorrow. So when we get home, I'm hoping we can watch that. I'm hoping he's doing better. So we can watch that before he leaves. Especially since Danny was on it last weekend and we didn't know about it. We started watching the last Saturdays, but we didn't get to finish it. So I'm going to rewind it and start it all over again. Just so we don't miss anything. I don't know why that's there. We'll go take off here in a little bit. I didn't get back in reading my nonfiction, at least listening to it. I have no excuse, especially if I can watch stuff. So I need to get back into that. Steven is hoping to be back for us to go to Summer 11 at Wonderland of Americas, especially since one of my favorite actresses is going to be there. Diddy Khan, who played as Frenchie from Grease, is going to be there. Which means we need to leave here later than we usually do, just so that she's there, because every time we have a special guest person, doesn't matter who it is, they're always late. It's supposed to start like at 10 o'clock and they don't show up until like 12 or later. I'm not saying she's going to do that, but that's just been our experience. So we want to make sure we're there for that. So that'll be not next week, but the following weekend. So you'll have a outing video coming up. I know y'all would love. This week you'll see the park because it was therapy. It'll include tomorrow's video from therapy. And then Thursday, I'll have the unschooling. I'm going to stick some video of Silas doing his writing and how I'm teaching him how to do his writing. Just so y'all can kind of see. If y'all can give me pointers, that'd be great on that. Financial news Friday. I'm actually going to show y'all how I figure out if I am wasting my money on my strength. Um, it's also going to include one of the streaming sources that we share with my parents right now to see if we need to pick that one up with the new year. So, um, has anybody done geocaching? Please let me know how I can get involved with that for the kids. I was looking for something more for them to do when we're out. They were doing Pokemon until I lost room on my phone, and then we stopped. I want something that's more what they can see. Um, because I mean, even when they were doing Pokemon, it was on my phone, and they weren't really doing it. I was doing it, so I want something that they can actually do. Um, for that. Oh, another thing we watched was the original Matilda. I've seen the musical. I like the musical for certain things, um, but I think the original was more what it was supposed to be. Um, just because um, the musical they really show Matilda having a fondness of reading. I mean, they probably did, but it wasn't as much as the original. So it was that. Um, Yeah, we didn't get a lot done today. But I also did talk to you about movies and stuff, so um, hopefully next time we can do more on this. Like I say, any progress is progress on it. I'll probably be working on this definitely when Saz has his sleep study, just because his socks don't take me long to do, and Steven's are taking me forever to do. I'm still working on being able to watch TV and knit. Um, I just, when I feel like my hands are doing something, I've got to look, and it took me a while. Uh, so we'll get there soon. Like I said, I go in the 24th, I think it is, at 9 o'clock at night, and we don't come out until close to noon the next day. They're not saying noon. I'm saying noon. Um, because I just don't know how long it's going to take them to do everything. I don't know if they're giving him medicine to help him sleep. I don't know anything beyond what they have told me so far. So that will be interesting. I'm just glad I'm not driving at all Monday. Well, I'm driving Monday, but I won't drive at all Tuesday. So that'll be nice to do. But I got all month to plan and see how we do. I'm gonna finish this round. I'm really hoping that I can show y'all how to do the hill flop and turn on camera. Okay, so this is what we did in 30 minutes. Not a whole lot, but it's more than what it was when we started. So, as always, find something to help you with your self-care. You've got to take care of yourself before you could take care of anybody else. Always think of the airplane analogy. You can't put a face mask on your child before you put one on yourself. Otherwise, you don't know for sure if you got it on your kid or not. So please like and subscribe to our channel, and